Hey there, and welcome to this tutorial video which is going to teach you exactly how to repackage your service or your product to get maximum profits and predictable income. And this video is just a quick tutorial that myself and Arena have made for you as some pre-training and a bit of a thank you and congratulations video for enrolling onto our free training event, which is going to be held at Connect Hub in Bucharest on Tuesday, July the 29th at 7:30 p.m. So you've registered for that event. Big well done, first of all, there. So we're going to deliver, as we said, some pre-training and get you up to speed with a few of the concepts we're going to be teaching there, because this is not the usual stuff you'll get in business schools or regular business courses. We are going to show you stuff that will blow your mind and is totally different to what anybody else is doing. And that's the main reason our clients at Born to Succeed are getting insane, incredible results and doubling or tripling their businesses within 30 days. And we know you can do the same thing as well. So in this video, we're going to learn, first of all, how to structure your coaching business so you get a more predictable and sustainable cash flow. Then we're going to teach you how to package and price your coaching product so that you become more irresistible to your ideal prospects and you can then charge more money for it. And why is all this important? Well, at the moment, most coaches and consultants are charging on the session or by the hour model, or what's called as the pay-as-you-go model. And whereas everybody's doing it, we can tell you that categorically this is not a good way to do business. And here's why. So first of all, your clients are going to be less committed and therefore get worse results. And we've seen this time and time again in many businesses where pay as you go really actually means pay when you can be bothered. And you might have found this already at times in your business where you expect clients to turn up, they don't, or they leave on holiday for a month. If something like that happens, then suddenly your income is fluctuating month by month and you never have a steady hold on where you are. And basically, you haven't really even got a business. If you haven't got reoccurring income payments coming in, then it just doesn't work. And no other industry really charges on this model. If you want to rent a house, you can't pay by the day. Your landlord would think you're crazy. If you want to, buy a car, you can't just say to them, "Can I just pay for when I drive it?" You pay that monthly financing option regardless. And we want to show you how to do the same thing in your business. Secondly, another reason this is a bad model is that it gives you no predictable monthly income. We want to get you to that reoccurring income, selling higher price packages and getting repeat customers. So you haven't got to keep chasing new customers all the time. You make 90% of your profits on keeping and retaining clients and getting them referrals. That's much, much cheaper than always investing in new prospects. The other thing is it's not professional in terms of getting results, because you can't really solve someone's big problem. You're in the business of solving someone's biggest pain. And if you can do that in a 1 hour session, then my hat is off to you, and you really should be charging at least $5,000 or 5,000 euros for that session. But for the rest of us who aren't superhumans, we can't solve someone's problem in a 1 hour chat. So therefore, you need to realize that your coaching program over time is the only thing that can help that prospect get the result. And if she or he wants a result, why would you only charge them for a small part of it? So just imagine if you go to a driving instructor and you want to learn how to pass your driving test. You wouldn't necessarily go and say, "Can I just pay for one session?" They're going to recommend at least a block of sessions, or the best driving instructors would give you a full-on package and say that it's this many sessions in this much time. I can guarantee you're going to be good enough to pass your driving test. So it's not professional to give one-by-one sessions. It doesn't have any longevity to it and doesn't help the client get the result. Next thing is that you're leveraging your time, which is limited, instead of your expertise, which is, huge. Your expertise, even your basic knowledge, is huge to your prospect. who doesn't have the same information you have. So with your time being limited, there's only a certain amount of clients you can take on with the per hour model. If you take on 10 one-to-one clients a day, you might think you're doing really well, you might have a great income, but guess what? You work 10 hours every day and you have no life. And this is the trap that even a lot of seemingly successful coaches end up falling into. So even if you are a really good coach and know how to get customers in, if you're packaging your model in the wrong way, you're still severely limiting the potential of your income. And of course, people are going to base their buying decision on the price per hour if that's all you offer, and they'll compare you to other people. So if all the coaches and consultants are all offering the same, my hourly fee is 40 euros, my hourly fee is 50 euros, mine is 45, mine is 35, the prospects are not educated and they're just going to think that you're all the same. And of course, when all factors are equal, of course the prospect is going to choose the one that costs the cheapest. That's just simple common sense. We think if everything's a commodity, we may as well buy the cheapest version of it. So you're going to be keep getting compared to other coaches. You'll have nothing distinctive, and this is why you're struggling to be well known, and it's why you're struggling to make the sales. It's nothing. It's not. It's not the things you think it is, like your credentials or the economy. People are still out there buying coaching more than ever. In fact, it's down to the way you're packaging your model, and in this video, we're going to show you how to turn all that around.
All right, so let's talk about the other alternative, the option of packaging your services and why this is important. Because now you can create a package that offers the result that your prospect is actually looking for. So then, of course, your package becomes a higher perceived value. All of a sudden, they don't feel like they're just buying sessions or just time, they're buying into a result, and that's the result they're looking for. The second reason why it's really important to package your services is because now when you put a result and specific outcome onto it, you are able to charge what you're worth. Other coaches are just charging for 1 hour of their time, which makes the amount of money you can charge quite limited. But now when you charge for a specific result, you are 10 times more valuable because now people associate that amount of money with the specific result they're getting. And with the charge by package or the charge by result model, you'll be able to create recurring income for yourself, which gives you a more predictable business. So I'm assuming that's what you want. You want a steady flow of revenue, so you don't have to worry month after month how many clients you're going to have and if they're going to commit to your program or not. With a month by month package, you can actually know exactly how much you're going to earn, which will give you a lot of peace of mind as well. So, once you've done that, you've realized the opportunity of packaging your services, the first step for you to do is actually decide what kind of result are you going to offer or what kind of experience is it that your ideal client wants. And then, starting with the end in mind, you just build your package around that. So, you'll come up with a title for your coaching program that will be very much aligned to the specific result or experience that client is looking for. So let's give you some examples about that. If you're, for instance, working in the fitness or health industry, you're a trainer or coach, you can come up with titles such as Drop a Dress Size in 21 Days program. This is actually an introductory program that Justin offered at his fitness facility in Cyprus, which was a great success. So women, of course, being his target market, were really interested in dropping their dress size. So, of course, they appreciated the result and they were willing to pay money to achieve that result. Then another example is a 6 week Get Your Body Back challenge. So here you can see the difference between a result and experience. While a drop a dress size is a specific result, Get Your Body Back is more of an experience that people will feel, feeling again confident and comfortable in their body. If you're working in the life coaching industry, a great example from Tony Robbins here, personal power in 30 days. Again, this is an experience that you'll achieve more personal power. So, specific results, specific outcome, you actually know exactly what you're paying for. You're not just paying for coaching or just for video tutorials or audios or whatever the deliverable is, you're paying for the outcome. And for business coaching, we have a fully booked in 30 days program for coaches who want to be fully booked with a flood of clients coming in and loads of appointments. In 30 days, we guarantee that if they follow the steps we're actually coaching them on. Or Tony Robbins, similar, double your sales in 6 months or less. So a specific result in a specific time frame. The more specific you get, the better, and the more interested your prospect will be as well in your program.
Okay, so once you've decided that, the next thing to look at, step 2 of this 3-part formula, is to then decide how you want to deliver the coaching. So the thing is, most consultants, coaches, and experts get this the wrong way around. They start by talking about the deliverables, what they're going to offer, and maybe then sometimes they'll talk about the benefits or results. But usually, all they do 99% of the time is only talk about the deliverables. This should actually be a lot less to do with your marketing, and this deliverables is more just how you will use this for your own organization and structure. So you need to have a clear idea of how you're going to deliver the type of coaching you want to do. So here's some examples on this. You can do live coaching at an agreed location, such as your office, your practice, your studio, a rented location, or somewhere else. And this is really best good for one-to-one coaching or small groups. You can also do coaching via Skype, and this is great if you want to get more national or international, because now you have the opportunity to get clients from all around the world. And if you're not leveraging that opportunity, you're really missing out. So because of the limited features on Skype, one-to-one is best, or small group conference calls tend to work. But if you want to address bigger groups, you can also do that via webinars or Google Hangouts, which is the large groups. And with these options, you can literally speak one to as many people in the world as you want. You could virtually have 1 million people listening to you coach them on a Google Hangout. So just bear these options in mind and how much scale you actually have in your business with these tools. And of course, you've got via email or telephone. So there's a lot of coaches right now who still use email and telephone coaching, particularly those in the higher end markets. I know big business coaches like Jay Abraham will do everything over the telephone. And other guys like Jack Canfield and big personal development coaches do their high priced coaching via email because they're just busy with their speaking engagements or TV commitments or whatever. And they'll find a way based on their personality and their value to offer it via these things. So email and telephone, it might be a good option for you as a main source of coaching, or you might want to put it as an additional or back end method of coaching to do below the other methods. So maybe you'll work with people one-to-one at your live location, and maybe they'll get email access to you restricted, like 3 emails a week, or unlimited access to you for the rest of the week as well. These are all things for you to consider and apply to your business. Just make sure you can deliver on all these promises and you're not going to overwhelm your own schedule.
All right, next it's time for you to create a multiple tier of coaching programs. You don't want to have just one program, you want to cater for people that are at different levels of investment and different levels of pain. Not all your clients will be the same. Some others will have different pains and frustrations, and of course, they'll be willing to pay different amounts of money. So you want to make sure you have different products to cater to as much of your target market as possible. And of course, it's also a good way to get them in, getting them with a different product first. So here's how our model looks like. This is the model that works right now for people in the coaching and consulting industry. So you have first level at the bottom of the pyramid, it's a group coaching program. Here you have people who pay just let's say a lower fee. You can have as many people in that group as you want, just to get them on the door, get them acquainted with you. Then they'll ascend to the semi-private coaching mastermind group, which is a more exclusive type of coaching, which we'll share more about in a minute. And then at the top of the pyramid, you have the private one-to-one coaching, the very few people who are privileged enough to work with you on a one-to-one basis will ascend there. So let's talk about each of these coaching funnels, coaching products, and take them one by one and see what are their advantages for each of them. First of all, we have group coaching. Here would be the most affordable option for them, kind of an entry level program. It can be just a 30-day or 90-day program just to get them on the door, get them more familiarized with your approach, and get them to buy something from you. This is great to start with because you will start to build up a client base and you'll get more experience as to what works for them, what doesn't, and you'll be able to cultivate those prospects, create the relationship with them, and decide who you want to take further on to the next level. So this will be a great way for you as well to decide on what are your best clients that you want to work with. This is also an easy path for them to get into the high-end group coaching or one-to-one elite coaching, a kind of a less commitment opportunity, because once they've seen some good results in this group coaching, which is the affordable option, then they will be ready to advance and get even more extra help with you, and they'll want to pay exclusive prices. Just to give you an idea of how this can be done, at the moment, coaches in the industry charge any $4 per month on average. Again, this is just to give you an idea of what's possible. Next level up, you have the semi-private mastermind coaching. So this is a more exclusive group. You have a limited number of participants, so you can offer them more individual help and attention. You can have, let's say, around 8 to 10 people in a mastermind style session, so then they'll be able to get better results than the ones in the general group coaching program. This is really good for clients who've already achieved some basic goals and they're ready for some more advanced help. And this gives them more access to you and, of course, a greater experience overall, because when they become your mastermind coaching clients, they become almost part of an exclusive club, and you can throw in some amazing bonuses and great value that only these clients get access to. So, for instance, you can do annual retreats that are included in the coaching program once a year. You all get together in an exclusive location, or you can do just a workshop or a local event just for these clients, and they'll appreciate you for that. In terms of pricing, this can be anything from $1,000 per month on average. So again, you don't have to copy this price. This is what coaches right now are charging, and you can do the same. Now, the next and final level, this will be the most exclusive, higher end, most expensive level of coaching, the private one-to-one coaching. Of course, this is elite. Not all people will get this opportunity to work with you on a one-to-one basis. You will actually select your best mastermind students or group coaching students, and the best, most qualified ones who are willing and committed to take action will then have this chance to get even more private help. This is for clients who actually need your help and they're willing to give everything they've got into this program. So you don't want time wasters on this level, okay? You've qualified them through the other at this product, they're actually super ready to work with you and get great results. But again, you have to be careful how many clients you take at this level. This will be limited because you only have that many hours in a week. So if you have 1 or 2 sessions with them every week, there's only that many coaching clients you can get on a one-to-one basis. So you have to make sure you know what your target maximum amount of people you can take is, and make sure you don't sign up more than you can take on. In in terms of pricing, this is around 1,000 a month or even more. You can charge whatever you want, really. There's no limit. You have coaches charging anything from $10,000 a month to $1 million per year if you're Tony Robbins, right? So it all depends on your belief level and what you feel like you're worth right now.
Okay, so if you use those 3 steps right there, you can turn your coaching consulting business to get much more profitable and much more predictable in the next few days easily. Now, if you like that and you want more, don't forget we've got the Get Well Known and Be Seen as the Expert Authority so you can build a thriving business quickly and effortlessly live training event coming up soon in Bucharest at the Connect Hub Center, and that's going to be Tuesday, July 29th at 7:30 p.m. So don't forget it's free to attend. Tell all your friends. If you have any business colleagues you want to bring along, get them all to the event. We promise you won't want to miss it. In the meantime, thanks again for registering for the event, and we will be sending you some more pre-training before the event starts. So look out for that, and we will speak to you soon.
Okay.